Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a tiny caterpillar named Luca. Luca was always hungry, devouring everything in his path. He munched on leaves, flowers, and even the occasional fruit. His insatiable hunger wasn't just for food. He craved knowledge, experiences, and emotions. He wanted to know everything, feel everything, and have everything. Luca believed that by consuming all these things, he could fill an emptiness he felt deep inside. He saw other creatures in the forest and thought they must feel the same way. The ants collected food tirelessly, the squirrels hoarded nuts, and the birds sang songs of distant lands they had seen. Everyone seemed to be filling themselves with something. One day, while Luca was busy munching on a particularly juicy leaf, he met an old wise butterfly named Iris. Iris fluttered gracefully in the air, her wings shimmering in the sunlight. She watched Luca with a gentle smile. "Why do you eat so much, little one?" Iris asked. Luca looked up, his mouth full. "I feel so empty inside, and I think if I eat enough, learn enough, and experience enough, I will finally feel full." Iris landed softly on a nearby flower. "I once felt like you, Luca. I too was a caterpillar devouring everything in my path. But let me tell you a secret. True fullness doesn't come from the outside." Luca stopped chewing, intrigued. "What do you mean?" "Plenitude, true abundance, comes from within," Iris explained. "When I was a caterpillar, I thought the same way you do. But no matter how much I ate or how much I learned, I always felt empty. It was only when I stopped seeking to fill myself with external things and started to listen to my heart that I found true fulfillment." "But how did you do that?" Luca asked, puzzled. Iris smiled warmly. "I realized that I needed to transform. I built myself a cocoon and spent time in quiet reflection. It wasn't easy, and it took patience. But in that cocoon, I found my true self. I emerged not as a caterpillar weighed down by the world, but as a butterfly, light and free." Luca thought about this. He had never considered that the emptiness he felt might not be something to fill, but something to understand. "Do you think I can transform too?" he asked hopefully. "Of course," Iris said. "Every caterpillar has the potential to become a butterfly. You just need to stop looking outside for your fullness and start looking within." Determined to change, Luca found a quiet spot in the forest and began to spin his cocoon. It was a strange feeling, closing himself off from the world he had known. But inside the cocoon, he had time to think, to feel, and to understand himself. He realized that his hunger for external things had been a way to avoid facing his true feelings and fears. As days turned into weeks, something amazing happened. Luca felt a warmth growing inside him, a lightness he had never known. When the time came, he emerged from his cocoon, not as the ever-hungry caterpillar, but as a beautiful, wise butterfly. Luca soared into the sky, his wings glistening in the sunlight. He felt no need to devour everything around him. Instead, he felt a profound sense of peace and completeness. He visited Iris, who welcomed him with open wings. "Welcome to your new life, Luca," she said. "Remember, plenitude is not about what you have, but about who you are." And so, Luca the butterfly lived happily, sharing his newfound wisdom with other caterpillars, teaching them that true abundance comes from within. The forest flourished with butterflies who had learned the secret of plenitude, transforming it into a place of beauty, harmony, and inner peace.